Well, it says I'm live, so can somebody make sure that I'm live, that you can hear me, can see me clearly, especially hear me that I'm not going in and out. 'Cause I usually have a bad microphone placement. And I got two chats, and I'm losing my mind already. Hey, I see Robert Chakowski. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's Sunday. Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. Thought about working on a kit sent by my good friend Lynn McCurdy. And so far, my experience with wood kits is those two. I don't know what they were, like sheds. The two sheds that I built. Absolutely love wood kits because you can just cut them and you're good to go. So I didn't really prepare by the seat of my pants, so to speak. So I figured, oh, you know what? I really like wood kits. They're really forgiving. I, however, did not realize until I read the instructions a few moments ago, because the instructions are important, that I also have to cut the windows out. I have to cut the door spaces out. And yeah, so I am excited to work on it. It's a Main Street USA series by Glore Craft Models. It's an old kit. So it looks like I have the St. Bonner Insurance Agency. Yeah, HO scale, of course, because in scale, well, I've done that. It's kind of small. But thanks, 3 Dubs. I appreciate it. I had a lot of fun with that, too. I really was intimidated by the wood because it's wood and you have to measure twice and cut. And I'm horrible with a ruler and measuring, which you'd think I'd have my act together considering the other stuff that I do. But yeah, no, not so much. So, but I did it and I had a lot of fun. There wasn't really much cutting to do. I have done one other kit that I believe Lynn sent me as well. I had to build a deck and that kind of stuff. So I have the ability, but today I don't know if I have the intestinal fortitude for it. So Lynn says maybe Mr. J can load you a chainsaw or loan you a chainsaw. Lynn, it's HO scale, not like prototype. If it's prototype. Yeah, that'd be fantastic. It's not prototypical. But yeah, so this is clearly not, I should have read the instructions beforehand. I just grabbed it off the shelf and I should have prepped it beforehand. So again, lesson learned, scatterbrained as usual. Story of my life, but yeah. All right, let's go into participants and see all's been chit-chatting in here. And here we go. So far, we have Robert from Robert Darby Rail Services. We have Dave from DB Tech, JD from Grandpa Rails, Dwight from the Curly Express, Lynn from Lynn McCurdy and the HD MMRC, myself, hey, Randall Ellison, Ray Bubel from the BNN MRR, Robert Chakowski, Santa Fe Bob. It moved. It moved. Hold on, it moved. No, no. Oh, Martin Searsma. I haven't seen your name in a while. Welcome, 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 Martin. Randall Ellison, Ray Bubel, Robert Chakowski. Haven't seen you in here before, but thank you so much for stopping in. Haven't seen you in a long, long time. Hope you and Candy, is it Candy? I hope you guys are doing well. Let's see. Santa Fe Bob, John from the Schuylkill River Valley, my Scott Johnson, my son, V Tesla is in the house, 3 Dubs, and a new name, Zarudo Eastern Railfan Productions. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So tonight is another Seat of Your Pants show. It's kind of like the fluff piece for the STS group. Don't really have anything planned, but there's always, it's called Sidetrack Sunday for a reason, right? So, we could talk about anything under the sun. But this kit does look pretty cool, so let's just take a look at the kit. That can't hurt anything, right? Now I won't be able to get it open. I couldn't get it closed. Yeah, next week I'm going to learn how to do colors. All right. This looks like a really cool little kit. So, looks like apparently there's a whole town, and I'm looking for the one that I have. I don't see it. I'm trying to read this from a distance with my binoculars. But the Farmers Bank, Trains, Chuck's Hardware. I don't think this is a 2-story. I don't think it is. Let's find out together. Romper room for trains. Let's see. It's Chuck's Hardware. Oh, that's so cool. They had the 5 and dime store. They had an apothecary. All right. Where's my agency at? Trying to find my agency. Wait. If they list it, it should go in order. Chuck's at the post office. That's the 5 and dime. That's the bank. That's the apothecary. And, oh, this is a 2-story? Holy smokes. Well, let's just dive a little deeper. Oh, no. It's like a piece of trim. All right. Oh, these are metal. The windows are metal. I gotta be honest, I've never painted metal. So question, Lynn or anybody else, do those need to be primed before I put them in so that I can paint them easier? I feel like metal and paint just doesn't exactly, how do you make that stick? I have blueprints. Oh yeah, this is serious stuff right here. It is, it's 2-story. How cute is this? Or is it a pitched? Yeah, it's pitched roof. Wow, that's going to be a nice sized building. Wow. Lord, I just, I said this was an old kit, right? I'm not going to talk about ages here or anything, but it's dated Christmas of 1985. I would like to amend my statement earlier, and it's not an old kit. Might be middle-aged, perhaps. All right, so got blueprints. Sorry if I'm making all kinds of noises. Let's see. Let me look at the chat because I'm way behind. Oh, see, I'm gonna have to go backwards. Lynn, wait, Ray was saying one thing. Oh, Lynn. JD says prime. Lynn says don't prime them. You can if you want. So I'm leaning, I guess I already had my plan was to prime it because I said that, I mean, how do you make it the paint stick? I have like, because you don't wash metal, right? Because that's rust ready to, you can't get it dry. I washed my the blocks there, the 3-2-1 blocks, the 1-2-3 blocks. I always say it wrong. I washed mine when they came in because they had so much of that lubricant and stuff on it, and I even used a blow dryer on it, and it was hot as blazes because it's metal, and I still had a little bit of an issue with some rusting stuff. So, all right, so I'll probably prime them. I mean, I guess it's a 50-50 shot. What do I want to do? Yeah, you got the windows. Is this the roofs? The roofs. Isn't it roofs? Roofus. All right, let me go back because y'all been chatting and I've been yammering on. It's kind of exciting. I got sidetracked. I'm already sidetracked myself because that's how it goes. All right, everybody said hello to everyone, and then doesn't look like oh, Ken Amos is in here. Welcome, Ken Amos. Russ is rocking. O and HO Trains, welcome. Did I miss anyone else? Carolina Foothills, I hope I didn't miss you. The roof is on fire. We ain't got no water, so gotta stop. Gotta stop. Hey, Mike from Deep Run Railroad. Okay, I hope I got everyone. If I missed you, I apologize. Yeah, the apothecary sounds like a fun project. I don't even know if you can get any of these anymore, but the insurance agency is more of a narrow building than the apothecary, but it's the same. It was like a whole strip, kind of like I almost was going to say the DB Tech line. What are the ones that Rick has 1,000 of them? And I had like 6 kits unbuilt. All right, let's see. Why chat going so fast? Because everybody's so excited to be here, Dwight. Dwight, people are happy. When they're happy, they chat. Okay, saw that. Curly says, how can you be bad? Dwight says, how can you be bad at measuring? Look at all that color paper behind you. Yeah, I know. But if you screw it up, if you cut a piece of paper wonky or just a bit outside the measurement you want, you can fake it. When you're trying to get 90-degree angles with this kind of stuff, it's I mean, everything gets all like my house. There's not a 90-degree angle in this house. I bet you it starts out at 90 degrees, like in the corner, maybe in the garage, and then by the time you get to the other side of the house, it's probably like 75. I mean, seriously. Let's see. Hi, Nisi. I'm new to your channel. I'm one of your subscribers. I'm Zoe. Nice to meet you. I like meeting other women that like this stuff. I'm 16 years old. Well, welcome, Zoe. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's very nice to meet you as well. Yeah, I absolutely love trains. I love having a layout. I don't love working on electrical stuff. I have my wires run through all the bits underneath. I've not hooked it up to the bus line yet, or the bus, and then we had some moving and shaking going on in the house for the last few months. So my layout's not completely covered, but as far as getting in there and working on it, just hasn't been able to do it. Plus, you kind of have patience. That's the most important part. You got to be patient, and I'm the most impatient type A person you'll ever meet. So there's that. But welcome. See. I'm sorry, guys. If there's a quiet moment, I am 100%. So Dwight is asking Ken, how are you feeling? Ken, I hope you're doing okay. Lynn says, did you enter the 500 sub contest? Nope, I have not. I think I entered a contest for something to do with scrapbooking by accident. So no, I haven't. If it's not too late, then I will surely check it out. I'm assuming it's on your channel. Let's see. Oh, my mom's in the house. Welcome, Mom. Randall says, that's how I live my whole life, Nisi, but it's my pants. My pants are on fire from all the speed. So, Randall, are you home tonight, or are you running crews for the trains? Or are you at your second job? I'm still looking. Okay. John is giving me, oh, sweet. All right, you guys, this is the link for Len McCurdy's contest. So if you haven't signed up for the 500 subscriber giveaway, there's your chance to do it. Thank you, John, for putting that out there. Seat on my pants or wore out from doing that? Well, then you got air conditioning or really holy pants. I'm still going. Oh, Zoe asked for him to do that. Good. Okay. And then we're back to the priming. Oh, that's where I was. Okay. Ray says the only wood kit he has is a Maine lobster boat that he started working back in 1985. Ray, can you put the lobster boat underneath your bridge? You know, the big bridge with the boat. It's an idea. That'd be kind of cool, actually. Yeah, right? That would be kind of cool. Of course, it wouldn't be area because you're literally doing your area. So I guess you can't do a lobster boat. Bad idea. Never mind. Ray, kind of like the house. Shady's throwing shade out there right now. And John put in Zoe's channel. If you guys, everyone, check it out. Head over there and see what Zoe's got going on her channel too. Mike says, look, it has special trim. My kit has special trim. It actually does. It actually has, you don't have to, sorry, I'm trying to pull a stick out without breaking it in half. Because you know it's a really, really, really old kit. 19, but it does. It has the L-shaped things that go on the sides. Because that's a, oh yeah, you got to be really careful I don't pick the wrong piece of wood out of there. That would really ruin my day. I like doing windows now. I used to hate when you know, once you're finishing up and you're putting in the acetate, the good old acetate for your windows. I used to hate that process because you got these little tissue papers to use for your window shades. And Rick has done some amazing stuff using that. I mean, he's even cut them so it literally looks like a curtain, and he's done shadow people on there as well, and you put the lighting in there and it looks amazing. Zero patience. Didn't work for me. Not willing to try it a third time. So what I was doing was putting in the acetate plane, gluing it down with the window glue, and then coming back with the same window glue, which I don't know if I have it. I don't know if I have it right here. Which Rick would probably kill me if he knew that I don't know where it is. But anyways, it's that window glaze that you can use as glue, and I just go back in and I just rub that half-behindedly on the acetate, and then you have a perfect. It's I don't know. You can't see through it, but you can see like shadows and stuff. So it's kind of cool. Let's see. It's large scale. I don't remember really, but I started it because I wanted to build it for my dad to mimic his boat. Did your dad have a lobster boat? That's a really cool story. Well, any boat, really. That'd be kind of cool. Okay. Slowly going through the chat. I'm so behind. I wish YouTube was in sync. I mean, YouTube was in sync with StreamYards. Lynn says you'll send some pictures of some of my metal buildings I painted without primer. Okay, yeah, send them. Send them to my Gmail. Because me and Facebook, I'm not really on there that much anymore. I'm trying to walk away from it. It won't rust. Some of the older metal castings use mold release that paint doesn't like to stick to. So Ken, forgive if it's a stupid question, but since it's kind of aged, it's seasoned. Would I still be able to wash it without worrying about rust, or is it like, I'm surprised it's not having rust issues now. Oh, I got really behind. Nisi, do you have a mini saw to cut the lumber? Yes, I have a, forgive me, brain. You know, you got the thing, it's got the things, and then you got the thing, and you go, miter box. I got the miter box and the miter saw. Yeah, I have that. PK says, I'm just here to support the live demo. Go easy. Yeah, but I mean, it's hard to like pay attention to chat and do this at the same time. And I feel like it needs full attention because I don't believe this is going to be a kit that I can easily replace. I mean, and don't tell me to go buy the dowels. I've got dowels for days, and I have had, when I need a specific size dowel, I'm not having any luck with it. And they charge a lot for dowels these days. DPM, yeah, that's what I was trying to say. It was the DPM kits that we have. Hey, Rodney, welcome, welcome, welcome. Hey, Todd Armstrong from Trackside Action. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ooh, got sprue and glue. I love that, sprue and glue. Good morning, sprue and glue. Welcome to the show. Still going through the chat because I got way behind. Okay, Lynn says, sent you 3 pictures of metal buildings, same material as your details. You can be later. Sweet. Thank you so much. PK had some issues wiring AC, not DC, in my house this weekend. I know what you mean. Oh my gosh! And it's been months when I climbed under the layout to thread all the wiring through all the pre-drilled holes and stuff. Which thank God we did that when we were putting it together. But it's hot and humid under there. And I think I even posted a little picture of me under there. I don't know, or just a picture of the wire, and said that if you haven't hugged an electrician lately, I suggest you do it because you're just over your head just running wires. And it was a small space. And then I had one of those pull out lanterns so I could see what I was doing. And yes, I had the skirt up on all around the sides, but it wasn't great. All right, JD says silence is golden. So I don't know. Let's see. I'm still going. Wow, I really got behind. So Randall said he did a 12-hour yard shift last night. Not many trains. Whew. 12. Gosh. Well, hopefully they didn't pull the shenanigans where you're halfway to the drop or the pickup and they cancel you. That's always a good time. Martin, I like the wood kits that come with leaves and bark. Talk about trees. All about the trees. Hey, it's Joe Reeder. Welcome, Joe. PK says you're right on time by my standards. Nobody's late, nobody's early. It's whatever. Hey, it's Anthony from the Georgia Sunbelt. Welcome. I know. I'm like, apparently, I just looked at myself and realized as I'm thinking, I'm a mouth breather. What is happening? Today is I'm watching everything I'm doing. You need to chop it when working with wood kits. You can easily make one or buy one. Makes cutting same length pieces and angle cuts repetitive easy. Is that the chop saw or something like that? I know that. Wow, I have like 50 catalogs from the place. They sell them. They've got like the bigger ones and the small one. Because the one problem I have with the small miter box, I mean the big one, I have a big one for like 2x4s and stuff. But the small one, I don't have the grip to hold that up against the desk or whatever and saw and keep that little wood piece in place. I feel like I'm missing a step. Got off work early this morning and finished tuning the car up with help from my brother. Well, Randall, you've been a busy man. Busy. Always good to finish a project. I finished 4 things on my house project list this weekend, including converting my natural gas grill. Good gravy, PK. You're a busy man. The metal used in these castings has not ironed to rust. So there's no iron in it. Okay, good to know. And Ray, are you posting the thing to my kit or for your boat? Inquiring minds want to know. This is your boat. I'm really excited. If it's for my kit, you might need to get one. An extra one. My dad's boat was built in 47 in a chicken coop in Perry Hall, Maryland. It was a 32-foot boat based on a 46 16-foot Chris Craft. Wow. It was built in a chicken coop. Wow. PK. This is why I'm going power on board for my layout. I don't love wiring and cleaning track. Ooh. We all know that about a year ago, 2 years ago, there was the whole new product had come out, and it was supposed to be the end-all, be-all for cleaning your track. And somebody swore that this was the stuff. And then a few of us in the community, not myself included, but some of y'all in the community actually tried this stuff. And I don't remember who it was. Could it have been Joe, who he used it, and then he just could not get his track would not get clean. He just spent like hours, and he went back to the version he'd always used and was happy. So I feel like we went through that whole thing. And yeah, what I was getting at was that cleaning track is a pain in the neck, especially when you've got, it's not just a loop and you're done. You're just trying to get every nook and cranny and you're running your thing. I've tried the thing on the bottom of the car. I've tried it's like a handheld deal from Woodland Scenics, I believe. And I've tried just the good old bar thing there. Uh, yeah. And dust just collects on it. It just collects. Let's see. At first I was like, OMG on the cost, then I seen the scale. It can still be expensive. Rental, yeah, that was something that had to be done. Pulled some of the old plug wires off and the rust just poured out of them. I have no idea how the thing even ran. Wow. Yeah, I've got engines that need to be taken apart, cleaned. They probably got gunk from the old lubricants and stuff in them. So, hey, Edward. Yeah, you were saying during your live that you were struggling with your computer not being a happy camper tonight. Let's see. Do you like NASCAR, Nisi? I love NASCAR. My fave is Kyle Larson. I don't. I mean, if it's on, I'll watch it for a hot minute. But I'm way back when. God, I think the last time I watched it for any length of time was Junior. Junior, I can't think of his name. Earnhardt, Dale Earnhardt Jr. He was still racing for the, his namesake team. And apparently, I think he's retired now. So I don't really, I think I liked the M&M's car back in the day. I don't even know if that's still there and who drives it. I remember back when they didn't have restrictor plates. So the race was like a race. Now they have restrictor plates, so it's kind of like, okay. Let's see. Spur and Glue. Is the 500 sub open to everyone or just US peeps? So, Len, do you want to weigh in on that? Is it just US people or is it worldwide? I've had one bad wire, so missing one cylinder, but getting them not firing in order would be a mess. Yeah. All oak and African fir weighed 11 tons when it hit the water in 48. 11 tons? It was a 32-foot boat? No. Your dad's was a 32-foot boat. Wow. Joe says mineral spirits suck. Yeah, I think I even tried mineral. I have the bucket of mineral spirits out there. I think I tried everything. At one point I figured I'll just throw a sheet over my layout. And bear with me, I wasn't thinking the whole process through. And then I think Mr. Nisi said, can't do that because your trees and your different little decorative things are going to snap from the weight. And then when you go to pull it off there, it'd be really, really bad. With the dust. Let's see. You need bench work out of African hardwoods for sure. That would be expensive. Petty. Richard Petty? Yeah, Earnhardt. Yeah. How much time does it take to keep your workspace organized? Well, if it's truly organized like it is right now for my stuff, then I'm gold. Like you have to, kind of like with the train stuff, like I'm starting to go through stuff that I kept that was like, oh yeah, I should keep this because this will be great for, I don't know what right now, but it'll be great for something down the road. And then it just starts taking up space. And that's what I have to do in here is I have to go through things, ink pads, etc. And if I don't have refills for the ink pads and they're dry, well, what am I keeping it for? It's taking up space. So But it does get out of hand when you're working on a large project like Christmas cards and stuff like that, just like when you're working on trains. Because to the right of me, I have one of those scrapbooking carts that's, I think it's got four shelves kind of in it on wheels, and it's completely cram packed with all my train stuff that's not out there. Yep, and that was, that was February. I remember the day it happened because I was in Mohawk, New York. Herkimer, Mohawk. I was in Mohawk, New York the day he died. I remember that. Yep. The boat was destroyed back in '97, a couple of months after my dad passed. Oh, that's kind of sad. That's really sad. It used to be Kyle Busch, the 18 EC. Kyle Busch, thank you, because we have the Kyle Stevens in the community, train community, and I kept wanting to say Kyle Stevens, but I knew it wasn't right. It was Kyle Busch. Thank you, Zoe. I still have the 1/12 scale model that I never finished. Gotta finish it, right? Gotta do it. Isn't it funny how we have all of us collectively have so many things that we start, just get run out of time or get stuck on something. Can-Am was a true unrestricted racing back in the day. Basically, only rule was 4 wheels. Wow. What is that? What is that race that had like Dom DeLuise and all them in it? Was it Cannonball Run? That's what we need. Cannonball Run. That'd be fantastic. I don't think she uses it, PK. Okay, I missed whatever you guys were talking about. Okay, Lynn is answering the question about the 500 subs. It's open to all, but the winner may have to chip in on shipping if it's like overseas or something. Yeah, depending on how far it has to go. You're talking about the no-ox, Nisi. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I am talking about the no-ox. Now, in our community, I don't know of anyone so far that has said that they are thumbs up on it. All I've heard is thumbs down on those who have tried it. Ron Moen, welcome, Ron Moen. I'm sorry I missed you. Had my 50-year high school reunion last night, so I'm not all here tonight. Ron, I'm never all here, so bear with me. I hope you had fun last night, though. I have never been to a high school reunion. I feel like once I left high school, I was pretty much like, I'm out. The absolute best auto race is the F1 Monaco real-life video game. Oh, and those cars, too. The Formula Ones are, like, amazing bodies. Like, yeah. I bet that's amazing. They do, again, forgive me, I'm not really well-schooled in it, but they do something I believe is kind of similar here in St. Petersburg. They will shut down the whole doggone city, and they will set up a thing. And I'm not quite sure how it works. It's a narrow, or I think they run it single. I might be saying that wrong. I don't think there's multiple cars in it. And I guess based on time that they get through it, I'm not sure. But they do something kind of similar here. Still going through. Way behind. The contest and the HD MMRC are a non-profit group, so we have a budget, and shipping around the world may not be in our budget. Makes sense. 2001 Daytona 500. Yep, I wasn't in Florida. I was in New York, and it was February. And I remember looking at the TV thinking, dang. I watched NASCAR back when Richard Perry raced at Riverside, California around 69 or 70. Need more female drivers in all sports. Yeah, there's, Danica Patrick, I think, was like the first one that came upon my radar. And she didn't, I don't know if she still does anything today. I haven't followed her career, but I've only heard maybe one other name I'm the king of shelf queen kits. Well, I've got some shelf. I've got a whole bookshelf out there of stuff that I need to get to. I was not having a good day in NASCAR, and you see my man Kyle Larson wrecked. Oh, that stinks. I'm sorry. Yeah. Gumball Rally. Gumball Rally. They really run a cannonball every year? Oh, they really run a cannonball every year. I did not know that. Oh, I didn't realize the movie. Hey, Tim. I did not realize that was based on a real story. I didn't know that. That's good to know. When it gets to the Cup Series and NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode Series, Kyle Busch will still be in the 18 car since the game is the 2020 season. It's the 2020 season. Okay. I think the Cannonball Run cross-country race is still happening, isn't it? That has got to be crazy. That's got to be absolutely insane. Those are some funny movies. Jackie Chan was a motorcycle guy. Yes. I like the vacuum car in Can-Am. I'll have to look it up. Hey, My Life's Tracks. Haven't seen you in a while. Welcome. Mr. Nisi says the St. Pete Grand Prix. That's what they call it. But I've never been, and I don't know a whole lot of details on it. Oh, I got you. It was a track block and vacuum and alcohol. So I like to use the vacuum, but then I learned quickly that you really can't use a vacuum like on your buildings and stuff, because then I've knocked off so many pieces, detail pieces on roofs and side of buildings, like lamps and stuff. And I have spent quite amount of time gluing said pieces back onto the building. So I've had to be a little more. And then like the duster, I think they say you're supposed to use ostrich feathers. I use one of those, whatever, one of these things. They work great, but when there's like little detail pieces, they always hook into it, and then yeah. I'm like, why did I do that? PK, yes, DC St. Pete is similar to Monaco. Street running, steel guardrails, seaside locale, but no tunnel like Monaco. And I don't know that St. Pete has the hairpin turns in Monaco. Oh yeah, I doubt that, but it's as close as I can get to. Drag racing has the most female drivers. Drag racing stresses me out. When's the parachute coming out? When's the parachute coming out? And I don't want them like crossing over. That's dangerous as yeah. At least we're finally getting a new NASCAR console game next year. Oh, nice. Will it actually be like legit brand new? Like there will be different things to the game? Because so far the football game is always the same game, just with a different face on the packaging on the outside, and nothing really has changed on the inside. I mean, you got an update of some players on different teams, but not really much of a change. Danica is retired, but I think she owns a business. Yeah, she does it for that GoDaddy stuff. Because Mr. Nisi just loves GoDaddy. Gumball Rally was a much better movie than Cannonball Run. I will have to check that out. I didn't even know that movie existed. Zoe says she hates Kyle Busch. Let's see. The guy who started the cross-country race lived 8 miles from me for a while. He sold his house a few years back, getting too old to have multiple houses. Wow, what a problem to have. I'm just a little too old for multiple houses. It must be nice to have those kind of problems. I also like the Paris Dakar Rally. Great racing trucks among other vehicles. Need to get some of the 143rd scale Dakar kits. Hey, it's Roy, Container Man 68. He made it again. So Roy, been showing some pretty cool pictures from the view of your windshield. Are you still on the road? On the road again. I will be on the camera tonight, or just a quick photo bombing. Nah, tonight is the first Sunday for the NFL. We had Thursday night's game, we had Friday night's game, and then today is all the rest of the games for the first week of NFL. So he's out there with his screens. He's probably watching on his phone. Real block and a vacuum easy part. Just gotta watch how much alcohol you drink. Dagnabbit, I didn't know that's what you're supposed to do with it. I'm sitting here using this alcohol. Nobody told me you're supposed to get a frosty beverage. Now I feel cheated. That would make cleaning more fun, adventurous. Oh gosh. Lynn says, yeah, where's Mr. J? Well, Mr. Nisi, if you're paying attention and nothing exciting is going on in your game, your fans have asked for your presence. So he can do all these like thumbs up and weird stuff behind me. Let's see. The new game will be made by iRacing. I'm going to temper my expectations, but iRacing is a pretty good track record when it comes to the online game they've got currently. Well, that's good. You know, some games they like tease you for 5 years. I'm not going to name any names, and then they don't even release a beta, and then it's 7 and 8 years. So PK, I'm going out, gang. Good night. Too tired from projects, sleep deprivation unplanned, and various exercise workouts. See you in chat during the week. Have a great week, PK, and thanks for stopping by. Lynn says he used to drag race at Arundel and Ontario, California with the 68 El Camino built 327 and a lot of extra go fast stuff. Wow. They're getting a lot of young people around here for not really drag racing so much as they're shutting down whole intersections. Oh, here we go. Oh, here he is. The one, the only, the man, the myth, and the legend. There's Mr. Nisi.
Hi, everyone.
All right, go away. No, I'm just go. Get on out of here.
By the way, I'm watching you on the TV out there, not the game.
Really?
Yep. You're on the big screen, baby.
I made it on the big screen, guys. I'm on the big screen. I've made it. I'm a superstar. 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 All right, go away. Go away. Go away. Stop. You're going to knock over my stuff that I so neatly have planned here.
Somebody said I don't need everything.
Yeah, they can't see it.
I'm leaving.
Nobody can see this side of my nose. It's TMI.
Mr. Nisi's out.
Peace. Let's see. Roy says, yep, on the road, parked right now, up early, heading west, so no sunrise pick in the morning, heading to Norman, Oklahoma with a load of shingles. Shingles. Ray, also the game you just mentioned is considered by many to be one of the greatest NASCAR games ever. There's even modded versions too, yeah. Sorry, I'm like a slow reader. Holy moly. In Europe, I could drink because of drinking age 16. Yeah, Europe definitely has different rules. So, Nisi, do you have the building finished yet? Oh, I don't want to wreck anything, but I should be like the Swedish chef. Is it the Swedish chef on the Muppets? And be like, dorty, 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 dorty. That's what I should do. I should build it and then be like, do, 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 and then pull it out. No, I have not. I'm trying to catch up on the chat. I didn't even think about the kit. I don't even know what time it is. Sorry, Lynn. I got blueprints. I mean, look. Look. I'm looking professional. I got my 3 pocket knives. This is a very professional. This is like I'm getting serious. But I'm not seriously doing anything. And the new game, at least for now, is being called NASCAR 25. Okay. Did you buy that $25 gallon jet fuel for your car? Oh, geez. You have the flames coming out the back. Yeesh. Well, Mr. Nisi, I've just caught up with everyone, and apparently they've all loved you, and they're saying hello. So I don't know why I'm looking at the door because I could just look at you here. So this is very disconcerting. you there, Mr. Nisi, talking to you. No, but I drove a gas tanker for Union 76 and used the premium stuff. Nice. I thought Nisi J was already on the big screen with the huge kits. Actually, my huge kits are parked over there. My flashers, anyways. Yep, I'm on the big screen, guys. I made it. Let's see, I had a lot of the mods till the Windows XP machine took a dump. I haven't been back in the game since. Aw, I'm a star. Sometimes I feel like my star is going flick, flick, flickety, flick. I missed. Wait, somebody's saying Jason's here. Where's Jason? Jason. Check it out. I got the train freak. Hey, Jason, welcome. I haven't seen you in a long, long time, dude. Welcome. Let's see. Lynn says, wait. Oh, my goodness. See, I don't know what I'm doing. You need Rick and myself to help you. Okay, I do. I need the Ricker. I need Lynn. I need everybody. See, that would be my kind of a meet and greet. Everybody gets together. Like we all meet up somewhere together that's like centralized to everyone. So that would have to be in the central part of the country. And then just work on stuff. Like if you got engines that you're trying to like clean out the old lubricants, all that kind of stuff. If you're trying to work on kits, if you've got a project, but you don't know how to like make ideas. Because Lord knows, if I'm talking even Rick and he gets stumped on something, I'm like, oh, you could do this, that, and the other thing. And then when I'm trying to do it alone, then I'm just like, I can't figure it out. I don't know what I'm doing. And then when I get with Rick, he's like, yeah, you can do this, that, and the other thing. So Zoe's leaving, I believe. Good night, Zoe. Oops. Hey, James. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing well in Canada. Hope all is going well health-wise. You are not late. No one is ever late. I'm really glad to have you here. Jason's house? Jason's house. Oh, yeah, this is good. His poor wife. And I feel horrible. I can't. Amanda. Can you imagine Amanda? Amanda be like to Jason, you did what? You scheduled what? How many people? Amanda would be like, y'all are not welcome here. Go away. Of course, he's got that giant garage layout. We could all like rent. We could rent like what? We can't. How big is your garage, Jason? We'd only get like 1 square foot plop down. Amanda would be freaking out. I would be freaking out. But yeah, Jason is but he's south, right? I'm having a horrible. Is it Arkansas? He's not south. I mean, he's south of Missouri, but he's still close to the middle. All right, I'm not making plans for Jason's house without Jason, and Lord knows the man works hours and Amanda works hours and I'm busy and y'all I don't even know. Central with this group would still be Pennsylvania. How? Nah, can't. We got people all the way to California. And Steve Peace-Out, where's he at? Isn't he in Oregon? Nope. Jason is saying hi to everyone. Jason, you're like a superstar tonight. Like Jason's here. Anyone else he missed? Okay. Excellent. Uploading updates soon. Awesome. No, I'm swallowing hard. Lynn says, 2 years ago, it almost happened. We were supposed to be in Tampa for a few days, but wife had to have a stroke, and that was that. Yes. She's really come a long way. You guys are supposed to be going on a cruise out of the port on the other side of the state. And I think it was like November, perhaps. I think it was. I'm so glad she's doing so well. That You guys are getting out a lot, traveling and doing stuff now. That's really good. I mean, heck, you guys just went to South America. That was like a whirlwind tour. I don't know how you guys did it on that boat though, but we won't get into that. Tim says more like Tennessee. Yeah, no, it's really got to be. It's got to be like in the middle. I mean, a lot of us are on the East Coast, but oh, here we go. James is getting all specific. Okay, the Mr. Professor. I'm going to start calling him Mr. Professor. I am north of the 49th parallel. I don't even know. Okay, you're in Canada. That's what I call Canada. Canada. You're in Canada. Let's see. Oh, we're in trouble now. Amanda's watching beside me. Garage now, train room is 20 by 20, but I know what MOW is and I can't even say it. Maintenance of way. Lord. Maintenance of way has some of the main line all tore up because changes are coming. Video out this Friday. Okay, so can you 20 by 20? Yeah, if there's more than 20 of us, you don't even get a full foot of space. I get the red room if it's still around. That's too funny. Tomorrow, Amanda's gonna build a moat. She'll be out digging. Like when she gets home from work, she'll be out there digging. Jason will be like, Amanda, what are you doing? I'm digging a moat. These people are not coming to my house. So the meet and greet will be at Rainbow Bells. Oh yeah, we can plan for Ray's. We'll all be down and we'll be down cellar. It'll be great. It'll be fine. No big deal. That meet and greet, we'd probably be working on his layout. We could work on a layout. I don't think he'd appreciate that though. Right outside of Little Rock. Jason, you keep giving us directions. We might just show up. We'll make the plans and we'll just bring pizzas. We'll just be like all of us there with our little bunks like we're going off to summer camp. But Jason told us where you were. Okay, Russ is in Oregon as well. Okay, yeah. I know everybody is, we're all spaced out. And Trackside Mike is in Canada. Sparky's in Canada. The freak was so busy with friends in church this weekend and fixing his short with the double crossover, he didn't have any time for fellow model roaders that drive truck through his area. Well, I guess Roy's got a beef. This is the no beef zone. Steve 87 just said hi and given thumbs up. Finished game and eaten dinner. Nice. Not your meet and greet at Rainbowville at Niecy J's. Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord. No, there is no space. I can't even imagine. Like, we would honestly probably have to, like, rent out a convention center for all of our stuff. Plus driving our stuff. See, now I'm talking myself out of it. That would be cool. Plus the money for traveling. Yeesh. My niece is making cinnamon rolls right now. Oh, that smells nice. I said it smells nice and I'm not even there. I know that it smells nice from experience. This December we'll be in Miami for a Panama cruise. Back when we're going to be in Tampa and Panama. Hope to have visited Roy Smith. That was so sad. That was so sad. It was like constantly checking his group or his page and his group page for any information. I know based on what his son ended up saying after he passed, the nightmare that not just having to deal with the tragedy of, you know, losing your father and stuff, just dealing with the aftermath of people that really weren't in their lives and what they're still going through. It's just, I feel so bad for them. I'm camping in Ray's yard. Yeah, but y'all, I can't. I can't sleep because if I sleep, I'll snore, and then everyone is gonna vote me off the island. And don't say, "Oh, it's not that I snore too." No, you have no idea. Of course, recently I haven't really been sleeping on my side, I guess. I have a new toy for rail fanning. Tune in tomorrow night. Oh, sounds like he's got a new fancy camera or something. Only 9 weeks, 9 months, and 2 weeks until Sparky's next meet and greet. Nice. Wife and I did that 2 years ago from Port of Los Angeles to Miami. No, Port of Louisiana. Whatever. Port of LA to Miami. I need a globe. Just giving him chit. I gotcha. I gotcha. Let's see. JD wants to know, Roy, when you're coming to Texas. Wow. I finally caught up with chat. I think it took me 45 minutes. I'm so glad that you guys were chatting, though. I'm not complaining. It's really good to see what's everybody up to, what they're thinking about, questions, etc. But yeah, no. I think we've learned an important lesson that if you're gonna put a wood kit together, because I was thinking I didn't have to sand anything, and I didn't have to cut anything off with sprue, and I didn't have to wash it because you don't wash wood, and I thought I was in good shape. And yeah, you really have to read instructions. I hate reading instructions. I never understand them. It's all okay. Just giving you a check. That's twice now. He could me. There will be more times I come there. I think I already posted that. What am I doing wrong? Oh, Jason says we hooked up twice already, or was that 3 times? Don't know, JD. Tell Texas to get better freight rates. We might come back to haul oil field pipe out. Ooh. That's right. You have the flat thing. Gonna have kit done by next week, Nisi. You're gonna have your kit done by next week, or I have to have my kit done by next week. I've already lost track. I don't have to have mine done by next week. My next show, because there's like 5 Sundays. I think my next show is the second Sunday in October. October. I think. Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing. By the way, I should have a couple of new locomotives to review in a couple of days. Randall, you get some amazing locomotives. I'm not jealous. I'm really excited for you. It's crazy. Oh, Ken's saying my kit has to be done by next week. So what did I do yesterday? I did something, and Mr. Nisi thought he'd be funny and said to me, you should have filmed it. Oh, I was putting together these shelf things for scrapbook stuff. That's what it was. Is the paint dry on the metal trim parts yet? Well, let's check it out. Let's see what we got at these fancy camera setups. Look. Ooh. Yeah. It's nice and shiny. Look at that. Nothing rubbed off. I think I did a pretty good job. And this one too. Don't pay attention to the ones in the bag still. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm really on it. I gotta tell you, I'm really, really on it. Top of my class every time. Like, I don't know how I got to be where I am today. The grace of God. That's all I can say. All right. So I think the consensus for me was I'm gonna go ahead and prime these. They look a little tarnished, but I gotta sand them too because they got little bits. The windows have little bits on them. I have to sand that. It's funny, the first time I sanded something metal. Why did I have to sand something metal? Oh, I have painted something metal. I told a lie and didn't even realize it. I had a chimney, one of the chimneys on a DPM kit. It was metal. That's why. Yeah, I caught up with it, but then I lost it again. The kit is an old one from 1985. I say old one tongue in cheek because it's not really that old. The Glore Craft Models. It was a Craftsman series by them. It was part of a Main Street USA series. And this is the one I have is the Saint Bonor, I don't know how to say it. Bonor. insurance company, HO scale. And it looked like that. Yeah. And then my, like, it's going to matter, but I believe my kit is like not the fat building, but the skinny one next to it. I'm older than you, Jason. Much, much older. I feel it in my bones. Yeah, I know. Earlier in the show, I had said I had this kit, and it was a really, 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 really old kit. And then when I pulled out the paperwork and read the date on it, it was December 25th, 1985. And so I had to retract my earlier statement and say that it was not a really blah, 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 blah old kit. That it was, middle-aged kit, perhaps. Seasoned, if you will. Very seasoned. God darn it. Everybody keeps saying, well, I was born in this year and I'm 20 years old, but this person's born that year is 20 years old. How's that possible? Yeah. Feel it in my soul. Roy, DPM had metal. Can you call it metal or more like pop metal? What's the difference? That came off flippant. I didn't mean that to be flippant. Like, I'm honestly wondering what's the difference. Yeah, the little chimneys sometimes that are in the DPM kits would be metal and not plastic. Hey, Rustum. Lord. Rusty, welcome. Model-wise, it is old. 80s are so long ago when it comes to... yeah, 80s are so long ago in so many ways. So are the 70s. Tim might be the youngest in here. Something to be said to be young. The train freak, 85. I was married 3 times and had 2 kids by then. Oh my gosh, no. I think we had a discussion with my son the other day. I think by the time I was like 21 or 22, I already had a mortgage. The bad part is it's not my style to pre-order, mainly because I don't want to feel like I'm committed to a purchasing model. Well, pre-order can be sticky and tricky because sometimes these things don't come in for years, even though you pre-order them. And if you do that and you forget, because it's kind of like a fake purchase, and then all of a sudden they're calling you because they want their, X number of $100 or whatever, then you're like, ugh. And like you said, now you have to get it. Hey, Anthony, take care. Fly safe. Well, don't you fly. But whoever's flying the plane, tell them to be safe. Safe travels. And the one with the most work to do. I would consider pot metal not true metal or steel. So pot metal would be like non-magnetic, perhaps. I don't know. I haven't actually stuck a magnet to it. In 1985, I was 15. Well, I'm not going to tell you what age I was in 1985. I'm going to do the Schuylkill River Valley and say that today's my birthday and every day's my birthday. I was 30. Oh, no, crap, that made me older. Crap on a stick. Let's see. JD says he was 26 and had 1 kid. Lord. Guys. Ken says he's got a bunch of oh boy, kids that date back to the late 50s. Wow. To put together, or are they already together? Rusty says he had been in the Army 5 years. Dang. You really are aged in years. Wow. I had a pre-order come in 10 years late. See, that's a perfect example. Yeah, some of these things, or they just tell you we're not doing it. We're just not going to do it. I have 1 locomotive on pre-order. My hobby shop allows me to set up a payment plan so I don't have to pay all at once. Sweet. Yeah, that would help. Getting hit with that big bill. All right, where? Somebody said they were 26. 36. He was 36 and 85. No. Hopefully a check gets here before I have even more work to do. I don't want to have to rebuild the entire roof this year. Yeah, that would suck. I pre-ordered an Intermountain tier for BNSF Heavy. I'm telling you, John, I'm serious. Every day is my birthday now. It's me and John. Every day is our birthday. You never know. Russ says he was 21 in 85. So planned way ahead for these. Well, that's good. For me, it would be like a phantom purchase. I'll deal with it when it comes in. Yeah. 30 and 85. Yikes, you're almost as old as James and Nisi. Damn, Tim. Shots fired. You're choosing violence. Okay. Oh, Lord. Ed says 1985 is a high school sophomore. I'm honestly trying to figure out how old I was in 1985. I just can't do it. I graduated high school in 89. So what was I? What was I? All right, I'll leave it at that. I graduated high school in 89. You guys do the math. I'm horrible at it. Boop, doop, boop, doop, doo. Oh, Lynn's got the same thing. He's got some of them assembled and some still in the boxes. The Cotton Belt had a really bad hazmat derail in my hometown in 85. That's no bueno. No way Nisi was 30 and 85. She'd be older than me. JD, I'm older than dirt. I'm older than the dirt that the dinosaurs walked on. Hell, I'm older than the damn dinosaurs. You know the asteroid that killed supposedly all the dinosaurs? I'm older than that. I'm like ancient. Yeah. No. 85, I must have been just getting ready to start high school, or I was in high school. No, it had to be middle school. Because they changed the things down here. So I was either in 8th or 9th grade. I don't even know anymore. I'm too old to remember. I don't know. Oh, this is good. I blew up my first transformer in 1975. Now that's a memory, folks. That's a memory. That was 3 years after the MOPAC merged with the UP. Okay. Yeah, 14 or 15. Oh, man. I'd like to go back to those days when I was that age and everything worked properly. But I don't want to go back to reliving school and all the other nonsense. What month your birthday unless you were held back a grade? Never held back, and I was 17 when I graduated high school. Plus, it helped that Iron Planet had really good prices on these two particular locomotives, which allowed me to grab them. Yeah, Iron Planet, and then with Heath's discount, with the free shipping and the, was it 10% off, I think it is? And then if they're on sale, I mean, you can't beat them. I have thing. So Russ is trying to guess my, so that could be the giveaway. So guess my age, boys. Guess my age. However, some people apparently, I won't go into great detail, but apparently some people, when I go to pick up certain items, think that I am actually like 70 something years old. I get a little tilted with the cashier when she doesn't use my name. It's like, I know that I'm not, Brooke Shields, if anybody that's in around here that even knows those names. Or, oh gosh, that Italian chickie poo. I can't remember her name. Oh man. I can't remember all the names. They were like in the James Bond movies, and I can't remember one stinking name. I'm not that. But for good gravy, to have people really believe that I'm like in my 70s, I got to tell you, that's a real ego. No, it's not a boost. I don't really care about my age personally, but someone thinks that I'm like 70 something. You're kind of like, really? Really? Yeah, you have to. You have to use the discount code. And it, like I said, saves you like 10% at least, and you get the free shipping. And when I bought, because I still have the project, you can see the boxes. Where's my finger going? I'm not like Tom. Tom Strains and things he can point. That stuff right there, those are those four, not tank cars, were they hoppers that I got for my cousin's memory train thing, which I haven't worked on that yet either. All right, well, Mr. Nisi's weighed in. I turned 14 in 1985. And 3 years later, I was graduated from high school. Yeah, I was definitely 17. Back then, you had to be like, what? I think you had to be like 18 to get into rated R movies. So I graduated high school and still couldn't get into a rated R movie. Honest to gosh. I want to know how old I am. My grandparents were born in the late 1800s. My parents were both in their late 40s when I was born. I'm not touching that with nothing. So old that rocks were still soft. That's how old. Let's see. Ray says, Nisi J, not a day over 30. Oh, Ray, you're my bestest. You're my very bestest. Thank you so much. Serious though, like a heart attack. These people really believe that I'm in my 70s, and I'm like looking at them. I'm like, dude, I literally just handed you my freaking driver's license for my ID, and you asked me what my relationship was to the person that I'm talking about, and your freaking butt turns around and then says the name of the other person and like looks at me and starts asking me questions like I'm just like, yeah. Basically just look at my husband and like WTF and walk away before I get testy. Yankee Dabbler only has better prices on track, but if you message Ryan at IPH, he will beat the price, or he did for me. I think that's one of the important things is if you've got relationships built. All right, everybody write that down. Ryan at IPH, Iron Planet Hobbies. He will beat the price. Hey, it's We, Us, and Company Railroad. Welcome, Les. Haven't seen you in a while. Of course, I haven't really been around. I'm like once a month kind of a deal. Welcome, welcome, welcome. But he also bought a whole case of track, 100 sticks, not a few pieces. Man, the price of track has gone up. Like, I'm so glad I bought all my track before the showstopper hit. The prices went out of the roof. You don't have blue hair yet, so why do they think you're that old? That's the question, isn't it? That's really the question. I honestly had a woman at a craft store who believed that I was the sister of the girl that she went to high school with. And there was a line of people. It was a craft store. I won't say the name. There's a line of people. I'm with my mother-in-law. We're my mother-in-laws. And this woman got so incensed with me that she asked me, why are you lying? And then the best part was, you check out and they want your, what is it? Your phone number. They want your email address. They can send you crap. And so as I gave it to her, my freaking birth year is in it. You should have seen her. She never turned around and apologized. After that, she wouldn't even make eye contact. Wanted to punch her in the throat. Yeah, I'm going to hold up the line at the craft store because I don't want to admit who I am. Idiot. Yeesh. I should get blue hair. What do you think? Get some blue hair? I should just start going like am I midlife anymore? I should go through a crisis and just start doing like Roy G. Biv hair once a week. What do you say? Oh my goodness. There's a track shortage and cork. I got cork for days, which is good because all my other cork on my track is cracky, so the stuff is doing well. Yankee Dabbler has lower prices on a couple things besides track. Well, I mean, it's kind of like sometimes it's like Sam's Club and Costco, or even Walmart and a regular grocery store. Go to one, you might pay less for one item, but you might pay more for a second one, and then you flip the script when you go to the other grocery store. So, Carolina says he's 53. I'm younger than you. Let's see. Yankee Dabbler will ship to Canada. Yeah. Randall was 1 year old in 1985. Holy buckets. Wait. My Atlas O-Track cost $1 an inch? All right. I'm going to start going down the wrong path here, folks. Oh, no. I get $1 an inch. 1952. Graduated high school in 1971. Dude, I was just showing up on the planet back then. When I have to wait for someone to unlock the cage with the spray paint, I make them check my license for my age. I bought these. Oh my gosh. I've never been carded. I think I got carded one time. Maybe when I was like really, really young, but I don't get carded. Even in my 20s, they just look at me and they're like, yeah, her face is so like resting RBF that she's gotta be too old. I don't need a card her. But last night at the grocery store, I picked up these, it's like margaritas type thing in a bag. You put them in the freezer, and I didn't even think about it. It's got alcohol, everything's in it. So I got home, I'm looking at the receipt today, and it says that, whatever the kid's name was, the kid said that he confirmed my age was over 21. Well, how'd you confirm it, buddy? Because you didn't ask and you didn't see driver's license. Confirmed it. What part? The wrinkles? It's the wrinkles, the attitude, the gray in the hair, the what is it? The dilly gaff presence that I have. I need that shirt with the dilly gaff on it because that's basically my attitude half the time. OMG, you guys make me old. 1955. Nah, we're all young at heart. Shoot, growing up is for sissies. Did I say that right? Growing up is not for sissies. Getting older is not for sissies. That's what I was going to say. But it's not worth it actually growing up. It's better to be a kid and work on fun things and just say the heck with it. Because when you walk out the door, you got to deal with the reality. Tim says, I will have about 20 foot left to track when I finish the modular layout. Nice. Len, the first time I went to Lowe's out here, the first thing I noticed was that the paint wasn't locked up. I have to laugh because that's a whole joke too. My daughter has a friend who is almost 6 foot tall and way underage, and they needed spray paint, and they didn't even get carded for it based on her height. They just assumed she was an adult. They had driver's license, but. All right, Races use a split. Great show. Have a good one, everybody. Lee, Les is saying it's been a long time, Nisi. It has been a long time. It feels good. Feels good. All right, you guys. I should probably cut the show. I didn't even realize it's like 9:18. Thanks, everyone, for popping in tonight, hanging out, and dealing with my nonsensical whatever the heck I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Had a lot of fun with you guys. I don't know about you guys. We're getting a lot of rain over here. We got some disturbances out there in the Gulf and all that stuff's going on. So we're just getting torrential rain, which we need. But hope everyone stays safe. No flooding, no fires, and all that kind of stuff. I will catch you. As far as I know, I won't be back on unless somebody needs help with their show until the second week of October. All right? So be good. And don't do anything I wouldn't do, which is not a lot. And I'll see you later. All right? Good night, everybody.